Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Keto Granny, and I'm doing a quick video just to give you an idea of some of the foods that I ate for the month in order to lose 10 pounds. Um, I like to eat keto. Keto is what I prefer, and I've added in more protein into my diet. It says that the older that you are, that you need a little bit more protein than you normally would, especially if you're doing the ketogenic diet. So I have added in more protein to my diet. I'm eating less fat and very, very low carb. I did that in order to get my scale to move, and it worked very well. And I did this by using protein sparing modified fast. And when I first did it, I added that in almost 3 days per week. But then I always had to have a refeed day. You have to have a refeed day. So always remember to add in a refeed day after you have 2 days of protein sparing modified fast days. On your protein sparing modified fast days, you're going to eat a lot of protein. As a matter of fact, you're going to eat nothing but protein on those days. You want to make your body force itself to use your fat. So you're going to also keep your fat low on those days. Between 30 and 50% of what you're eating that day is the way that I look at it. And then try to keep your carbs every day under 10, and that's your total carbs. If you can't keep them under 10, be sure to keep them under 20. And this is how I adjusted my diet in order to get the scale to move and in order to start losing weight again. Now, the person that I followed to even learn about this was Maria Emmerich. And she gives some great information as far as adapting your macros. And that's what helped me the most, was adapting my macros. I had a lot of problems with knowing what to do once I became keto adapted. So I set out on a research journey to find that out. And the one that I came closest to as far as getting the best macros was through Maria Emmerich. And she has a macros calculator that you can use. And this will put you at least very, very close to what you should be eating. And then you can adjust it from there to make sure that it's fitting your lifestyle and that those macros are exactly what your body needs, because you're going to have to do some tweaking. We all start off you can start off kind of in the same general area, but you're going to notice that you're going to how do I want to say it? You're going to go more toward a certain way of eating, and then you're going to have to adjust all of that. Now, my carbs, it was not hard for me to get my carbs under control. What was hard for me to do was to put in my mind that I'm going to do just total carbs and not net carbs. Because once I decided to do total carbs and not the net carbs, it cut out a lot more of my foods that I was eating, like that low carb tortilla. That's 19 grams total, only 4 net carbs. So, I had to stop eating that for that month. But it's okay to count net carbs. If you're needing more food, count your net carbs. Just keep them low also, okay? And you can make this way of eating work great for you. I chose the keto diet because I liked the style of eating. I had tried others because I was eating watermelon and fruits. I was eating sandwiches and salads, lots of vegetables, and I was not losing weight. And that's because of the carb content that was still in the foods that I was eating, even though I considered them to be not as much carbs or different things like that. I really didn't know what foods were carb free, because they do have some foods that are carb free, and it's mostly meats, mostly proteins. I had to learn what foods has the lower amount of fats. And then I had to also learn what foods have the high amount of fat. So you see, these things play into your diet and your lifestyle a whole lot. So you've got to know about the foods that you're eating. You've got to make sure that they're foods that agree with you. And depending on the diet you're doing, choose foods and vegetables from those lists. It will make it a lot easier as far as sticking to the diet, because you can find a lot of foods on these lists that you do like. I don't get the list and then go over the list and pick out the foods that I want to eat. I get the list and I circle foods that I already eat, and I figure out how I can cook them, if I have to cook them differently, if I have to use different oils or different methods, that's going to be best for me. So these are things that you're going to have to look at also when you're setting up your meal plans and different things like that. Also, when I first started off, I did not count calories. I did not count calories at all because I was concentrating more on eating to my macros. And then once after I lost the weight, calories did start playing a role. I did have to start counting in calories. And when I say that, I counted in just to make sure that I didn't eat too abundantly, like kept it under 1,500. I noticed when I tried to keep it at like 1,200 and stuff, I can reach those goals and stuff also. But sometimes when you're first starting off, you're going to notice that your body is going to want more calories. And if I satiated myself, I ate until I was satiated, and then I slowly started adjusting because I lost my appetite. And I won't say lost my appetite, but my appetite, I was able to control it more. I was able to control more of the foods that I was eating because I learned to eat less. I learned to cook my foods a certain way. And you can do the same thing at first. When you first start off, it may seem hard or difficult, but really it's not. If you dedicate yourself to it, you stay consistent, and you are persistent, you're going to see some changes. Even if you are not adhering to it every day, adhere to it as much as you can and work on getting to the point that you're doing it every day and it becomes natural, that you can just naturally get up and go in there and grab you something out the refrigerator, and you know that it's what you want to eat, and it's keto friendly, and you're not going to gain weight. It's going to fill you up. The best way to do this when you're first starting off is to meal prep. And you don't have to meal prep a big meal. You can just make extra food of what you're making when you're cooking that day, and just keep it in the refrigerator so that way you have something handily available for when you get hungry. When you get hungry and start looking for food, that's where most people fail, not being prepared. Be prepared to be successful. That's what you have to do. This past month, I started at like 240 pounds, and I got down to 230.2, and my goal was to just get into the 230s for the month of August. So I went past, I got down to 229.8 on Wednesday, but this morning I had went back up a little bit. I went back up to 231. So your weight is going to change. I was lucky where mine has been, did really well this month. I usually average about 8 to 10 pounds per month when I was losing my weight, that first 120 pounds. I was averaging about 10 pounds a month. So August for me was a great month. Now, I didn't feel my best all the way through the month of August. I started getting feeling a little bad, so that helped curb my appetite, but I was still making myself eat as much as I could, and still sticking to my keto protocol, still just, exercising or putting steps in as much as I could, just doing what I could. And that's it. Do what you can. Do what you can and make it your journey. You have to. Some days you're going to have really good days where you have all this energy. Okay, get up and expend that energy. Go, 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 go. But there are going to days maybe you don't have a lot of energy. Then sit down and rest. Take it easy. Especially after you start getting, older in our age. I am 66 years old. I do the ketogenic diet. So far to date, I've lost 120 pounds doing keto, and I have enjoyed this way of eating. It satisfies me. Also, I love the health benefits that I am getting from it. Um, I know that they say that sugar feeds cancer. So there are a lot of different things that we get as we're older: high blood pressure, diabetes, um, you know, different sicknesses and ailments. But we can help ourselves with the foods that we eat. We can help ourselves by adding in exercise. We can help ourselves by becoming more involved with our health. I mean, that's what I want to do. I'm very involved with my health. If you have questions for your doctor, ask those questions. If you want to see a nutritionist, if you have insurance, talk to a nutritionist about losing weight, getting healthier, get their ideas. Run by them about the keto diet, whatever diet that you want to do. But get healthier. Make a commitment today, because it's up to you to take care of yourself. Oh, yes, it's up to you to take care of yourself. Sometimes you may get the doctors, they prescribe a lot of medications and stuff. But know about those medications that you're being prescribed. Know the side effects. Know what to expect. Know about your body. Become more involved in your care, especially in your health. And eat the right foods. Eat the foods that agree with you. Find a diet that agrees with you. And if you have to lose weight, start getting healthy today. Start by going by little bitty walks. I started off by going just out the front door and not even a block. And I couldn't go any further because I was out of breath. My body ached and hurt because I was so huge trying to walk. I probably weighed about 360, 375 pounds. But I know that there are people out there who are a lot larger than that they get up, they exercise, they walk, they give it their all. You have to give it your all. Give it what you got. And then if you fall by the wayside, all you have to do is just get back up and just keep going, okay? Get back up and keep going. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but if you have to take your time doing it, take your time doing it, but get back up and keep going. This is Keto Granny. I just wanted to get on here this morning and just give you some encouragement to stay focused on your goals, because you can reach them. I do keto, and like I said, my macros right now is I try to eat a lot of protein. And to get that protein in, I found that the easiest meats for me to eat is ground beef, and I try to get the 93% lean, at least 93%, 93 or 96% lean chicken. And I try to go for the organic, free-range chicken. Try to get the best chicken that you can, but if what they say to get the organic going, if you can't afford that, get what you can. But ground beef, chicken, and if you eat pork is also good. But find the foods that you like to eat and add them into your diet. You don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of different set of groceries or set of foods because you want to do something. Get that list, look and see what you already eat on there. Circle those things and then take it from there. Okay? Take it from there. But this is Keto Granny saying stay focused, and you can do it. If you have any questions as far as how to start keto, especially if you're over a certain age, or you want to know how I started keto, how long before I saw results, how long did it take, any questions that you have, please ask them below, and I would be more than happy to ask. Every day is a learning day for me as I continue on this journey. And I plan on continuing on this journey as long as I possibly can. And I hope that you'll join me, because you can get healthier. I used to feel like, oh, I can't get healthier. I'm over the age of 50. I can't lose this weight. Most everyone I've seen this age, because I'm from down south, most everyone you see this age, they are heavy. And we dress differently and everything. But I want to say that being healthy, anybody can be healthy. You just have to work at it. It may require a little bit more than you're giving right now, but give it. Give it your all. Go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it together. If you're overweight and you're interested in getting healthier, I will put up a little bit of more information as far as what I did at my age. And I didn't start till I was 62. All this other time, I have just been unhealthy and been blessed to still be around. So I want to say I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please leave comments below to let me know if you like this type of a video or if there's any other thing that you're interested in, and I would be more than happy to share it with you. But this Keto Granny is saying if you stay focused on your goals and you put yourself first, because you have to put yourself first in order to help others. But you put God first, okay? Put God first and then put yourself second. Let's put that in there, because some people, I say put yourself first, they're going to take it like, no. Always, spiritually, that comes first with me. God comes first, and then after that comes myself. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will be talking to you later. Have a great day. Stay focused and reach your goals. Bye-bye.
Sorry ass DJ.